What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is John Gilles Entertainment. From a desk of Tonto Dike, she said, I might become pastor since Nigeria actress and politician Tonto Dike. We know she's a politician right now. She wants to be the deputy governor of Rivers State. According to the actress or politician, she said in the latest episode of With Truth podcast on Friday, Tonto Dike revealed how she wanted to become a servant of God before getting the unexpected opportunity into acting. That is wonderful indeed. What the person will here for this country. By the way, if Tonto Dike decide to open her own church, will you be a member of the church? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop a comment. We know people will definitely go to her church. Tonto Dike's church will not be empty. And will you be one of such persons? Please don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section below. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are welcome to John Gilles Entertainment. You'll give you hot of all the trends, all the happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so as to allow you to hot new trending content. 2023 just by the corner. So much drama has been happening in Nigeria because we know we're determining who will become the next president of the country. We have like 3 big boys on the list. We have P2B of Labour Party, we have Bola Tinubu of the APC, and we have Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. Who do you think would win? Because these 3 people, one of them will definitely win. We don't need to bet here. Well, talking about the election, the 2023 election from the desk of Wizkid. People have been saying that what is happening, that the likes of Wizkid, davido, Burna Boy, who are the 3 top pillars when it comes to dropping his song back to back in Nigeria, who have been taking Afrobeat to where it should be, or where Afrobeat is right now, that they've not said anything regarding who they'll be supporting. But we have this good news for the desk of Wizkid. The Baban line service said all the old men are going out of power this time. That came from the desk of singer Wizkid. The Nigerian singer Ayo Balogun, better known as Wizkid, has commented on the upcoming 2023 general elections. Speaking in a recent interview with The Guardian, the singer said, I am about to go crazy on their asses this election. All these old men are going out of power this time. They need to go to an old people's homes and home and chill out. Adding that there's nothing to celebrate in Nigeria except that Nigerians are amazing people in music, sports, and comedy. And mind you, I've been saying this in most of my videos. That is the only thing we have. That's the only thing that makes us giant of Africa. Entertainment in general. I am proud of young Nigerians doing things around the world in tech. I have amazing friends doing amazing things. That's it though. There's nothing else. That is the truth and nothing but the truth. I really stand with Wizkid on this. But I feel hopeful there will be change. How soon? I am not sure. But the lot has changed from growing up to me. There was a time when you could never speak to the president or anyone in government like that. But now, you have a voice. Well, we've heard it from the desk of Wizkid that the old people, definitely these old people they are sick and tired. They should just go to old people homes and rest. But that's not the case in Nigeria. We see the old people, they want to become leaders. And we were singing this song in nursery and primary school that we are children that will become the leaders of tomorrow. Some people are in their 40s and their 50s and even 60s and they are too young to become leaders in this. Oh, for the desk of Wizkid, that he wants the old people to go to seek people home. We don't know who Wizkid will be voting for, but from what he said and from analysis, from the comments I read from the comment section, people are saying like Wizkid wants to go for P2B. P2B is a man for the youths. The youth really want P2B to become the next president of the country. We see so many people marching, the 1 million march, 2 million march in almost all the states in Nigeria for P2B. People have been supporting P2B. Yes, so many musicians, so many comedians, actors have been supporting P2B. Well, talking about P2B and Mr. Macroni, who is a comedian and activist whose real name is Debo Adebayo. He says he has finally revealed who he would vote for the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. He wrote, according to him, he said, I do not and will not campaign for politicians. I cannot force or beg any Nigerian to vote for a particular candidate, but come 2023, the person that I will cast my vote for is Peter Obi. And that is final on this matter. Enough is enough. Enough is really enough. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like recently in one of my videos I dropped, I said something about the federal government owing contractors about 11 trillion naira. And we keep collecting loans. What are we doing with the loans? So much drama has been happening in the country, Nigeria. I mean, so much drama has been happening in this country, Nigeria. What's the way forward for us? We really need to move forward. We are tired of moving one step forward and 10 steps backward, because that's what's happening in the country. ASUU has been on strike for 8 months. They just called off the strike, and the federal government didn't pay them. October salary, they paid them half. Part of the salary, which like 50%. Is that the way forward? Still talking about the drama in the country, the election, we have this news that Labour Party talking to Kwankwaso again for alliance, talking for desk of doing Okupe. Director General of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council, Doyin Okupe, has revealed that his party has resumed talks with the presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and others with a view to forming an alliance. Okupe disclosed this on Channel Television's Hard Copy, a pre-recorded show aired on Friday, November 4th, 2022. This comes a few months after negotiations over a possible alliance between the two parties broke down, as Obi and Kwankwaso could not agree on who should run as a presidential candidate. But despite that setback, the Labour Party campaign DG said they have reopened talks with the NNPP candidate and other political parties for a mega alliance. As a party at our own campaign level, we are talking to SDP, we are talking to even Kwankwaso and his team again, we are talking to PRP and ADC, he said on Channel Television's Hard Copy, a pre-recorded show which was aired on Friday. I believe and I trust that God will help us, that between now and December, we will bring together that alignment politically in the country, and the country would be better for it. What do you have to say regarding this? Do you think there will be an alliance, and do you think it's a positive move by the Labour Party? Please, the comment section is open for you all to drop. Let us go on to the United States of America. We have this news that Donald Trump is set to announce himself or to announce run for US president. Again, there's one thing with power. Once you have it, you wouldn't want to step down. We have so many presidential candidates who told us they want to run for one term, which is 4 years. After that, they'll be hanging in the boots. But after 4 years, they'll come back to run for a second term. The only thing that's helping us is democracy. If not for democracy, some people would have been in power from whenever they win the election till when they die. That is what would have been happening. Donald Trump has ruled. He lost the last election and he wants to come back. Well, the former United States President Trump is to formally announce his intent to run a third consecutive presidential bid after the midterm elections. The New York Times reports, citing people familiar with the details, that Trump may make his announcement as early as November 14, 2022. On Thursday, Mr. Trump kicked off 4 rallies in the last 5 days of the midterm elections in Iowa. In order to make our country successful and safe and glorious, I will very, very, very probably do it again, Mr. Trump said. Very, very, very probably. Well, we've heard it from the desk of Donald Trump. Is that a yay for you or a no? Please, the comment section is open for you all to drop a comment. As I said earlier, anybody that comes into power will want to stay there till death. That has been trending, not just in Nigeria, it's a global thing. Well, let us move on to something else. Let us just talk about what has happened in Nigeria. So many things have happened. Well, we know one thing that happened that got into everybody is the death of Davido's son, Ifeanyi. It causes so much controversy online. Some pastors are saying Davido should go to the prayer ground. And from a video I dropped before this, where Femi, where the self-acclaimed journalist rather said Davido should go and settle the goddess. Talking about a recap, or giving a recap of what happened over the week, for a desk of Adeboye said, God hasn't spoken to me on 2023 elections. Also, article tells federal government to have Obasanjo on new Naira notes. Also, in the news, Senate panel presents budget defense report November 30th. Also, the news that Nigeria has only 13 radiotherapy machines since NCS. Like, seriously, for a country that has more than 200 million people, they have only 13 radiotherapy machine. Collecting notes. Also in the news, we made no request to buy sniffer dogs in 2023 budget. That came from the desk of NDLEA. And also, federal government wants to make Naira look beautiful, even if it can't buy bread. That came from the desk of Adeboye. 1,000 Naira can't buy a good bread right now. I saw this where 1 pound is about 1,005 Naira. What I've never heard before since I came to Planet Earth. That is terrible. 2023 elections cannot be rigged with BVAS technology. INEC assures Nigerian citizens of all politicians now today. Save your money, quit governorship race. Makinde's campaign media team advises opposition. Duchess Hospital marks 1-year anniversary state commitment to affordable war. Last, Northern News call for probe of Natasha's link with Kogi terror group. Cyber fraudsters clone Lagos Governor's Samuel Olu's account. Wow. Adeboye decries Naira depreciation knocks federal government over redesign. 2023 prominent PDP elders Sokoto Bojo Bodinga defects to APC. Wow. Ohaneze fall judgment on Ekweremadu's interim assets forfeiture. Ado monarch breaks 400 years jinx, visit Ekiti community. FIRS boss, why government citizens need to dialogue on tax. Yobe government backs best state due process award. Like, seriously? Okay. IPOB protests non-release of Kanu threatens election by court. Kaduna 446 killed, 995 kidnapped in 6 months. For the desk of the commission. I have passed through better schools than Tinubu, Atiku, others. Big claims. What do you have to say regarding that? Please, the comment section is open for you and feel free to drop your comments below. Also, pharmacy bill with cop inappropriate drug description that came from the desk of PSN. Autopsy confirms if fine drowned. After several years of challenges, Buhari is ending strong. Abu Mohammed. IPOB protests against non-release of Kanu threatens election by court. Yeah. Don't turn around properties to refuse dumps. LAWMAMD. No woman should be pressured into marriage. Jacking for the desk of Adiche. Delta couple performs traditional marriage rites amid flood. I saw this video. It was funny. They were in a canoe when they were getting married. Well, that is Nigeria for you. Also in the news, Unijos ASU resumes fresh strike. How Nigerian immigration threat 8 personnel deployed 1,000 or 100 others. Former CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, launches new social media platform. I said that in my last video. Yeah, so much has been happening. And that fire kills 15 at Russian back. Wow. UK issues alert on terror attack in US once citizen. Twitter loses $4 million due to large workforce. That came from the desk of Elon Musk, the new owner of Twitter. USA moves to checkmate dollar stockpile in Africa. They really need to do that because the number of dollars in Nigeria is plenty. South Korea confirms successful surgery, but World Cup still imbalance. Firebomb attack on UK immigration center motivated by terrorist ideology. Wolves appoint Lopez Tegui as new manager. Wow. Well, that is all we have for you guys in the news. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and make sure you drop your comments on the comment section. See you guys soon.